to the other spotter saying, all right, we got 1 lap to go.
White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And here it is. Here's the move.
Look at this. Contact. Did they make contact?
No, I don't know. It's pretty close, but this is going to be a drag race.
Last gasp, turn 3, last lap. Traffic ahead. Kyle Busch the leader.
Look at this.
Carl Edwards right there. Moves him to win it. Carl Edwards bump and dump and run.
Oh, God.
How did he pull that off?
That's a teammate.
Oh, my goodness.
27 victories.
You're the man, dude. You were the man. I don't know what happened, but that was cool.
2 in a row for Carl Edwards. 6th time in his career. He goes back to.
And, you know, we both got wins, and we're racing for fun, getting these trophies, and just an awesome day. I cannot thank Xfinity enough. I hope folks are watching with the X1. It's a revolutionary way to watch TV, and man, I didn't
29 with Matt Kenseth.
Oh, Mark got loose. Mark got loose.
And Harvick's getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. No caution. They're side by side, right to the line.
Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
We got one car on his roof coming across the start-finish line.
Still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. Bowyer's on fire. Jeff Gordon's wrecked.
And they are still wrecking.
Montoya, Stremme, Kenseth, Biffle, Marlin, Carl Edwards, Casey Mears all crashed on the final lap. Have you ever?
Well, a couple of times.
I'm going to repeat what I heard a few years ago. No, I have never.
I got so excited I broke the damn thing.
Or will it help Jeff Gordon to victory lane?
All bets are off. They get to the middle of the tri-oval.
Watch out, down low.
Way
Good
down
run.
comes Johnson.
Good run.
He's got room. They're 3 wide. 3 by 3 to the line.
Johnson.
Maybe Jimmy Johnson.
I believe he got him by an inch.
2/1000ths of a second he beat Bowyer.
Okay, a 16th of an inch.
Have you ever?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
No, we have
I
never.
have never seen anything like that. Woohoo! What a finish. Watch this.
Jeff Gordon watching Bowyer, seeing if he can beat Bowyer. Left just enough room on the inside for Johnson and Earnhardt. Right there in the tri-oval, it's Bowyer's race.
Yeah, it looks like Bowyer's pulling ahead, but then all of a sudden they hit that wall of air. Here comes that 48.
But Darrell, the start-finish line here is 1,000 feet further. And look how close it is, 4 wide at the wire.
That is just a beautiful thing right there. 2, 4, 6, 8 cars.
So close, we can hardly capture it with our stop-motion camera. There's a look at it, and there is the margin. Darrell, this so reminds me of 1981, when you're looking over at Terry Labonte to make sure you beat him. Today, Jimmy Johnson was the Ron Bouchard of 1981 who swept to the inside and won it.
Mark Martin saw the 48 coming, but he couldn't do anything about it. It's going to be a drag race off turn 4, but I just don't see him being able to pull it off.
He's getting a big push. He's getting a big push.
He's coming. He's up to second.
Hamlin a second, up
Watch
high.
the inside. Watch the inside. Martin Truex Jr. 3 wide.
Truex to the bottom.
And
No, red.
Kansas saves it. Here they come to the line. This is the finish of the Daytona 500.
Come on,
Side by side, bouncing off each other.
Unbelievable. I think it was Denny
I
Hamlin.
have it as
Hamlin by
Hamlin.
an inch.
What a
Denny
finish.
Hamlin.
By
Oh
an
my
inch.
goodness.
Wow. I'm telling you.
I've got chills at my spine. That was amazing.
Are you kidding me?
I knew that's where it would have to happen off turn 4, but I didn't know how it was going to happen.
Holy cow, baby. You are the man. Lambert, love you, buddy. Love you.
The closest 500
Ever. This near photo finish. The first Daytona 500 was decided in a photo finish.
Look at that.
Wow.
Inches. Last lap pass at Phoenix.
Here he comes.
Carl.
He's under him.
He's
Carl
under
Edwards.
him. He's going to move him up the
He's got
racetrack.
him up the hill. Here he comes.
Wow, look at him slam.
It's going to be.
Whoa.
Too close to call.
I can't call that one.
Did you see them hitting one another?
I think Harvick got it by a fraction of an inch.
I think 1/100th of a second. This is them coming through the tri-oval on the back straightaway. Carl just dives it in there, and he just takes all four to the bottom.
Here we go.
Puts that fender to the left rear quarter panel.
Bang. Harvick's going to bang him back. Bang.
Man, they almost wrecked right there. Only one of the closest finishes in history, if I had to guess.
Slide under him here. Come on, baby.
And Blaney's coming.
Both these cars are driving terrible right now. Half a lap to go.
Nah, they're driving good. Come on, baby. You can do it on this end of the speedway. Come off the four and get up alongside of him.
Half a mile
Here
to
he
go.
comes. Here he comes.
Who's going to get off?
Here he comes. Here he comes. He's got him this time.
It's going to be a drag race. Wow! They touch. They touch. Craven got him.
Craven got him.
Craven got him.
And
Craven. All right. What a finish.
have you ever?
No, I've never.
Wow.
What a finish.
That is one happy group right there.
That's one great race. I'm going to tell you, it's the good race I've ever seen at Darlington.
Scott Miller gets his first win as a crew chief.
Pontiac gets a win. Kyle Wells' engine program gets a win.
First year for that engine program.
And for the 5th time in Darlington history, a race is settled with a last lap pass. We didn't have a last lap pass for the win last year. That's the end of that.
That was at the start-finish line pass there. What a race.
I got to see this again.
I do too. Let's watch.
Coming off turn 4 onto the front stretch. That's about as close as it'll get right there.
And this right here, I don't know what kept them from both wadding them up down here in turn 1, but bam, oh boy, Craven really shot out into it.
It is amazing they didn't wreck after they crossed the start-finish line.
Darrell, if instead of Busch coming down into Craven, if he stays straight, does he beat Craven?
I don't think he had any choice, Mike, because Craven came off the bottom and really slammed into him. I think they got hooked together and couldn't get apart.
Look at Craven in there. Look at him fighting that steering wheel.
And it's a good thing that Pontiac's got the kick out on the nose.
Yeah, that was the difference.
But he wouldn't have won.
Look at how close this finish is. Right there. Wow.
White flag is out. 1 to go. Brought to you by Credit One Bank. And that's a big one for Kyle Busch because he knows we're not going to get the caution. He blows a tire.
Back to the checkers.
Here comes Daniel Suarez down on the inside. Drama on the final lap in California. Suarez now in position for his first career victory.
If he's not out of gas, Austin Dillon's running third, 5 seconds back. Does he have enough gas?
Suarez on the apron. Here comes Dillon off of turn 2. Look at Suarez working
Kyle's
the
going to try to
wheel.
make it with a flat tire. Can he do it?
Busch back in front of him. This is outstanding on the final lap.
And Austin Dillon is into 3.
He's going to coming fast.
He's going to take the lead.
Here comes Austin Dillon. Where does he stand on fuel?
He goes to the outside.
Dillon outside of Kyle Busch into the wall. There's contact. checkered flag. Unbelievable. Austin Dillon wins it.
Wow, what a race. Who needs March Madness? This is California Auto Club Speedway madness, and it doesn't get